From the earliest days, man knew that his creators had come from the heavens. Anunnaki he called them, literally, those who from heaven to earth came. Their true abode was in the heavens, man always knew. Father who art in heaven, man knew to say. But those of the Anunnaki who had come and stayed on earth, man also knew could be worshipped in the temples. Man and his gods met in the temples, and the knowledge and rituals and beliefs that resulted are called religion. The most important cult center, the navel of the earth, was Enlil's city in what was later Sumer. Central religiously, philosophically, and actually, that city, Nippur, was the mission control center, and its Holy of Holies, where the tablets of destinies were kept, was called Duranki, bond heaven-earth. And ever since, at all times, and in all places, and in all religions, the places of worship that are called temples, in spite of all the changes that they, and mankind, and its religions have undergone, have remained the bond heaven-earth. In those days, each of the great Anunnaki was assigned a celestial counterpart, and since the solar system had 12 members, the Olympic Circle, throughout the millennia, and up to and including Greek time, was always made up of 12. It was thus that the worship of the gods was closely associated with the motions of the celestial bodies, and the biblical admonitions against the worship of the sun, the moon, and the host of heaven were in reality against the worship of gods other than Yahweh. The rituals, festivals, days of abstinence, and other rites that expressed the worship of the gods were thus attuned to the motions of the gods' celestial counterparts. Worship required a calendar. Temples were observatories. Priests were astronomers. The ziggurats were temples of time, where timekeeping joined astronomy to formalize worship. Thus, according to the Bible, Genesis 4:25-26, did the children of Adam begin to worship their God. How this calling in the name of the Lord was done, what form the worship took, what rituals were involved, we are not told. It happened, the Bible makes clear, in remote times, well before the deluge. Sumerian texts, however, throw light on the subject. They not only assert, repeatedly and emphatically, that there were cities of the gods in Mesopotamia before the deluge, and that when the deluge had occurred, there had already been demi-gods, offspring of daughters of man by male Anunnaki gods, but also that the worship took place in consecrated places. We call them temples. They were already, we learn from the earliest texts, temples of time.